detoxify your mind and body. Be the change you want to see. Small steps towards living better. Small steps to where I want to be.
Hey, what's going on, guys? I want to talk to you a little bit about sunscreen. Now that we're starting to get sunny days with hot temperatures, a lot of people are reaching for the sunscreen because they're afraid of getting burnt and protecting themselves from things like skin cancer. So I want to tell you a little bit about what is actually in sunscreen and if it really protects us from skin cancer, sunburn, and things like that. So, you know, a lot of the commercial brands of sunscreen are full of synthetic chemicals that are very harmful to our bodies. They have endocrine disruptors, you know, they throw off our hormones, and they affect our reproductive organs as well. So, you know, it can cause a lot of issues if you're lathering your skin with all these toxic chemicals. And especially for, you know, parents that are trying to protect their kids with, you know, putting tons of sunscreen on them, I highly encourage you to do some research on the brand of sunscreen that you're using, if you're going to use it at all. Look for a brand that has as few chemicals, as few ingredients as possible, and if you can get ingredients that are hopefully non-toxic and, you know, you can actually pronounce the words. If you look at the bottle of your sunscreen that you're using right now, it's likely that there's going to be a whole bunch of words on there that you do not even know how to pronounce. They're like this long, and, you know, they're just kind of ridiculous. So if you can't pronounce the word on the bottle, there's a good chance you don't want it on your skin. Because when we put it on our skin, you have to realize that our skin is one of our main eliminative organs. We perspire through our skin, we eliminate toxins through our skin, and if we're clogging the pores and lathering on lotions full of chemicals, all that is going to do is hold down the toxins that the body is trying to remove. So if you trap in those toxins, that is where you're going to find problems, because that's gonna hold up the lymphatic system. It's going to hold up toxins from getting out of the body and creating more acids within the body. And we don't want those acids in the body. That is where we get a lot of health issues that a lot of us see. So, you know, another thing that is wrong with synthetic chemical-filled suntan lotions is that vitamin D is a very essential hormone or vitamin, whatever you want to call it, that our bodies actually produce. You know, I've read a lot of articles that claim that we should be getting our vitamin D through foods like meat and things like that as a far safer way to get it than through the sun, which is mind-blowing to me. That could not be more hello? No, I don't think so. We get the vitamin D, our bodies produce it through the sun. You know, I think it's a little crazy that we would be so concerned about something in nature harming us the way that we do. You know, we are made, our very tiniest atoms and molecules are the same thing that you find in the earth, the stars, the sun. We're all created in this environment. We are not here with a nasty sun. Nature didn't put us in a position where we would have to keep, you know, finding different ways to come up with these synthetic chemicals in order to protect ourselves from the environment that we're in. No, nature would not do that to us. Nature loves us and put us in a position to benefit from all the different aspects of nature. The sun, the air, water, the earth, all the things in nature were put here to help us. We are here in this environment as one. We're not here out of, Mars. We didn't come in and now we're here trying to, elude all the elements. We work as one within nature, and we will be the healthiest, the happiest that we can be. So, like I said, when you put on synthetic chemical-filled lotions to try to protect yourself from sunburn or skin cancer, you prevent the body from having the chemical reaction from the UV rays changing the cholesterol and all the other chemical reactions that take place in order for our bodies to produce the active form of vitamin D that we then absorb and utilize for so many different functions within the body. Vitamin D is important for our immune system. It's important for the mineral composition within our blood, and balancing our hormones, and really cancer prevention as well. We need vitamin D in a sufficient amount to be the healthiest in all areas of our body. So I just think it's very important that we are not, hiding from the sun or lathering ourselves to protect ourselves from the harmful effects of the sun. And another thing, what really, if you're using sunscreen to, prevent a burn, we have to realize also that the burning is a sign from our bodies that we've been in the sun for too long. That's kind of like if you could put something on your finger to prevent it from feeling pain, or like say you injected it with a numbing agent, put it over a flame. Would you want to know that your finger is burning? Because what's going on, your skin is being burnt and your cells are being destroyed. You're gonna get some nasty burns there. I think it would be in your best interest if you could feel that heat and pull it away. The burning sensation is there for us to know that we need to, in the case of the sun, we need to get out of the sun. Or in the case of the flame, we have to pull our hand away from the flame. We need these sensory reactions and triggers to let us know that, hey, guess what? We've been in the sun for too long, and maybe we should go find some shade. Or put a hat on, put on some long sleeve shirts or whatever, just it's there so that we know when we've gotten enough sun exposure. We don't want to bypass that alarm system that our body has built in. Let's see. So another thing I want to touch on is the importance of diet. We need to get as many antioxidants in our diet as we can. And I'm about to run out of battery here, so I apologize. I'm going to have to make this really quick. So we eat as many vibrant colors as possible. When we get those phytochemicals and antioxidants that you're going to find in foods with bright colors, like the bright oranges, purple, yellow, green, red, those all have very important antioxidants in them that help our bodies actually prevent and protect itself from burning in the sun. We need to eliminate processed oils and fats, because when we get such things like hydrogenated oils, the UV rays interact with those oils. Okay guys, I got my phone out now, so hopefully I can finish this video here just with my phone. So what I was saying was it's important to eliminate the trans fats and the hydrogenated oils that come in a lot of the processed foods. Because what happens is you eat that, it gets absorbed, and it ends up in the cell membranes of our skin and all over our body. So when the UV rays from the sunlight interact with those trans fatty acids that are in the membranes, it causes some oxidation and free radicals. So that is what you need to have negative consequences in your skin, like skin cancer and things like that. We want to limit free radical formation as much as possible and have enough antioxidants to help combat the issues going on with that. So, just want to make sure that we're getting a good variety of antioxidants and enough fluids and, you know, enough healthy fats. We want some good omega-3 fats, which are the anti-inflammatory fats, and, you know, a good ratio between the omega-3s and the omega-6s, about 4-to-1 or somewhere in that range. So, you know, I think that's about it. I just want to encourage parents, especially when you're using these lotions on your kids. We need to be very prudent about what we are putting on our children's skin. Our skin is so easily absorbs chemicals, and we want to prevent toxic chemicals from being absorbed into the skin, because, you know, we can even absorb more through the skin than we would if we ate something, because, you know, we have our stomach acid and things like that, and other safety mechanisms that can help not absorb a lot of that, the toxins, and the skin does not have those barriers. So it can go, if it gets absorbed into there, it can go right into the bloodstream, and, you know, it can cause some issues. So I think it's just very important for the parents out there to really do your research on the sunscreen. If you're going to use it, you know, do some research on it before you're giving it to your kids. Yeah, so I think that's going to cut this video off. And if I think of anything else, I'll be sure to add it when I get some battery back in my video camera. So I'll talk to you guys later, and thanks again for watching. Leave some comments down below if you've got any comments, ideas, suggestions on maybe some natural sunscreens. I do know that coconut oil has been a very popular natural sunscreen. You can just put it on your skin, and it's got some protective properties to it for if you're worried about sunlight exposure. And do remember that, like I said, we are put in this environment for a reason. You know, we have the sun to benefit us. All life needs the sun. So when we have uninterrupted exposure to the sunlight on our skin, we have the best results. So if you can get like 20 to 30 minutes of nice natural sunlight on your bare skin, that's going to help you with your vitamin D production and balance the hormones and all that good stuff. So 20 to 30 minutes, they say, is a good amount of time in the sun. After that, you know, if you want to put on some coconut oil or put on some, you know, clothes to protect yourself, by all means, go for it. You know, I think that's probably a good plan. So, yeah, give me a like if you liked the video, if it helped you out. Leave a comment. I'll see you guys in the next video. See you later.